What a great team we played tonight. Unbelievable team. I think Rick Barnes' best team he's ever had. They're well balanced. They have everything you need that's characteristics of a national championship team. They have inside play. They have depth. They have shooting. They have a potential national player of the year. Great point guard. Assist to turnover ratio, and they have veterans. So when you look at their program, you look at where they are compared to last year. They're healthy, right? I think Zakai Ziegler, his injury last season impacted their progress in the tournament, but they're healthy now and they're doing a great job. Our guys played hard. They played really, really hard, especially in that first half. I thought the second half, when you saw that basketball go in, and we knew Dalton Connect was going to come out and make some shots, and he made some tough ones. I thought our guys got discouraged at that point, and we got to do a better job of not fouling.
All right, questions?
Coach, Rick Barnes just got done talking about how he went to a bigger lineup in the second half and kind of how that impacted the game. Just how did you see that? What adjustments did you try to make off of that?
Well, I think they had to put Toby back in the game because of what he did in that first half. He was the spark. I think he had 8 points at that point, but he also had 5 rebounds. He was just picking up different loose balls around the area, dump-offs, dunks. He didn't do anything outside the lane, but he did do things inside of it. And Jonas did the same thing. They got some easy baskets. But, again, the big picture of it all was our inability. We got to do a better job. We got to do a better job drawing fouls. I think we suck at it. We're fucking terrible. We're terrible at drawing fouls, and we got to do a better job.
Going off of that, do you think that opened up the floor more for Dalton Connect?
Can y'all write all that in there, right? Y'all can write that in there, right? Make sure you don't bleep that out. All right? What's that?
Going off that, do you think them working more in the paint was able to open things up for Dalton Connect on the perimeter later?
No, Dalton was what he was in that second half, and he basically made some tough shots. When you look at the difficulty of the shots that he took, our guys' hands was right there. It just went in. In the first half, I thought we did a better job of contesting passes that led to the accuracy of where the catches were. Some of them was off the dribble, but those catch and shoot or those threes that he had, I thought he was in rhythm. And like a great player, he's going to make the bright plays.
Y'all missed your first 11 shots, but it didn't.
They did too.
They did too, and it didn't seem like y'all panicked during that moment. Y'all kind of intensified on the defensive end. What went into that moment for y'all? What was kind of the mindset there?
We talked about it. We said if our offense wasn't there, that the defense has to pick up even, it's got to multiply. So, if we weren't making shots, we weren't going to let them make shots, and that's kind of what our mindset was. And wasn't expected it to go that long. I think the score was 2-1 for, at least to the first media and a little bit after that. But, it was just about getting our defense together, and if we're not scoring, we can't let them score.
Coach, just what's the challenge of a player like Dalton Connect? You contain him for one half, but then when he starts going out in the second half, just how hard is it?
He's SEC Player of the Year. At least he has my vote. That's what he is. And when you have an SEC Player of the Year candidate, a guy that is not even close in my eyes of what he's been able to do for his team. You look at how important he is to that team. I don't know outside of unbelievable point guard play at Alabama. Those two guys are some great players who are able to get to that foul line, but also they're able to score baskets when their team needs it. They didn't run plays. I think we did a great job taking them out of sets. But when you have a guy that can score at all 3 levels, which is what he did, and the explosion that he was able to do that with, the strength and the balance he was able to do that with, he did a good job rebounding the ball, but also driving, drawing fouls. And our guys did a great job throughout the game. I don't know the overall stat, but it's 6 for 16. He was 6 for 16, 3 from 6 from the 3. Our guys did a good job.
Coach, no, it didn't look like Trent Pierce was on the sideline tonight. Is there any update with him?
We'll have more of an update tomorrow as it relates to Trent Pierce. But he's doing good. He's doing fine, doing a little bit better.
Coach, you obviously have a pretty long history with Mabor, but fans are really now getting their first extended look at him. The communication, the hustle is obvious. Well, what is he giving to this unit as a team captain beyond what you're just seeing on game days, obviously?
I think he's given of himself. He's very unselfish. He's given his body. He's given whatever it is. It's not even about offense. He's just out there fighting and giving us a emotional and boost that most leaders do. He can do it silently. He can do it through action. And it can be the smallest things that stand out. He's very, very connected to all of his teammates. He's endured a lot in his life, but when you look at what he's able to do, he came away with 5 rebounds. Most of it was in the first half. But I thought he did a tremendous job for us.
Any other questions? Next question, next job.
Make sure you guys don't bleep that out, okay?